Hello everyone, this is Turn 1 Scoop signing back in, letting you know we're gonna open up some pre-release kits today from Kamigawa Neon Dynasty. We were able to miss out on some events over last week, so today we are just going to open up some and let's see if we can possibly make a decent deck out of it, and then wish and hopeful thinking that we could have won some. Anyway, let's go ahead and check it out. So here we go. Our first rare is the Restoration of Aiganjo. It's a 3 mana, 2 and a white with Chapter 1, search your library for a plains, and then reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. Chapter 2, you may discard a card. When you do, return target permanent card with mana value 2 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield tap. And then final chapter is exile this enchantment, and then it turns into Architect of Restoration. It is a vigilance card. Whenever Architect of Restoration attacks or blocks, create a 1/1 colorless spirit creature token. It is a 3/4. Alright, so we had to open that because I have no idea what's behind it. We'll set it out right here. Alright, so for our other cards, we got Shrine Steward, a paper craft decoy, we have Master's Rebuke, we have Short Circuit, Ancestral Katana, Simian Sling, and Reckoner's Bargainer, or Bargain. And we also have Fang of Shingeki, Jukai Trainee with Altered Art, the Shatter States Era. We have Kappa Tech Wrecker. Surprisingly, it's a 2-drop, 1 in a green. It's a creature and it's a turtle ninja. And it has ninjutsu, so it's a 1/2 2-drop ninjutsu. Kappa Tech Wrecker enters the battlefield with Death Touch counter on it. Whenever Kappa Tech Wrecker deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a Death Touch counter from it. When you do, exile target artifact or enchantment that player controls. So, Ninja Turtle. Jukai Naturalist. We have Invigorating Hot Springs. And Weaver of Harmony. It's a 1 mana and 1 green legendary enchantment creature. Snake Druid. Other enchantment creatures you control get +1/+1. And then 1, pay 1 green, tap, copy target activated or triggered ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets from the copy. So it is a 2/2. That's pretty good. And we have Basic Land, and we have Human Monk as our token. Alright. Dramatis Puppet. We got Tawashi Songshaper. We have Kaito's Pursuit. Commune with Spirits. Suit Up. Lucky Offering. Moon Circuit Hacker. Yeah, Peerless Samurai. Jukai Preserver. Okiba Reckoner Raid. Go Shintai of Boundless Vigor. Leech Gauntlet. And Prodigy's Prototype. It is, let's see, uncommon. And Soul Transfer. 1 mana, 2 black. Choose 1. If you control an artifact and an enchantment as you cast this spell, you may choose both. Exile target creature or planeswalker. Return target creature or planeswalker card from your graveyard to your hand. Not bad. And we have another swamp. So that's good. and Spirit. Alright. So far, looks like Golgari deck is what we're making for this event. Papercraft Decoy. We have Tamiyo's Safekeeping, Mirror Shell Crab, Golden Tail Disciple. We have Kami's Flare, Clawing Torment. We have Iron Hoof Boar, Dukaki Shadow Walker, Kumano's Faces, Kakazan, Roaring Earth, Upriser Renegade. We have Enormous Energy Blade. And we have Fable of the Mirror Breaker. It is a 3-mana saga, which is Chapter 1. Create a 2/2 Red Goblin Shaman creature token with, whenever this creature attacks, create a treasure token. And for Chapter 2, you may discard up to 2 cards. If you do, draw that many cards. And then Chapter 3, it turns into Reflection of Kikijiki. For 1 colorless mana, you tap it. Creature token. Create a token that's a copy of another target non-legendary creature you control, except it has haste. Sacrifice it at the beginning of the next end step. So it's Kikijiki. We have Unstoppable Org and Thornwood Falls. So how do we abuse the Kikijiki Mirror Breaker? That is a good question. Automated Artificer. We have Aki Warpaint. We have Commune with Spirits. Suit Up. We got Lucky Offering. We got Scrapyard Breaker. Chain Flail Centipede. We have Infiltrate. Inkrise Infiltrator. Sky Swimmer Koi. We got Tales of Master Shishiro. Tokawa Guidebots. We have Hot Shot Mechanic and Web Spinner Cuff and March of Outerworldly Light. It's a X and a white. It is an instant spell. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may exile any number of white cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. Exile target artifact, creature, or enchantment with mana value X or less. Alright, so Plains and Samurai. Our rares are all over the place. So, Iron Apprentice, Scrapyard, Chainfall Centipede, you have Seasons of Renewal, Planar Incision, Regent's Authority, Crackling Emergence, Moonsnare Specialist. We have Aki Ronin, Seiju Reaches the Sky, Skyward, Asari Captain. Oop. You're not supposed to be there. Buseiju Reaches Skyward. And then we have Asari Captain, Orochi Merge Keeper. We have Essence Capture. And we have Scrap Welder. It's a 3-mana, 2 in a red, creature, Goblin Artificer. Tap, sacrifice an artifact with mana value X. Return target artifact card with mana value X mana value less than X from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste until end of turn. And Siftwater, and there you go. Last up, Ecologist Terrarium. 8. We have Geothermal Kami, Futurist Sentinel, Wanderer's Intervention, Unstoppable Org, Depth to the Kami, Nezumi Blade Blesser. We have Heir of Ancient Fang, the Shattered State Era, Gloom Shrieker. Spinning Wheel Kick. You have Thirst of Knowledge. And Biting Palm Ninja. It is a 3-mana human ninja with ninjutsu for 3 mana. Biting Palm Ninja enters the battlefield with a menace counter to it. And then whenever Biting Palm Ninja deals combat damage to a player, you may remove a menace counter from it. When you do, that player reveals their hand and you choose a non-land card from it. Exile that card. And we have a foil Futurist Operative. Nice. And we have a Altered Art for Plains. And a Token Ninja. Alright, there you have it, folks. All our rares are spread out. There's really 2 rares on white, 2 rares on black. Not much interaction there. We do have some red-green shenanigans and possibly not even a enchantment white-green deck. So I think it's geared towards just doing black and red with the amount of rare that we have. I think that's the best way to do this, with a splash of green, as that is the other color that's here that we can use. So if there is any card that you are looking for, I'm up for trade. So just hook me up, let me know, and then I will catch up with you next time. So again, this is Turn 1 Scoop, signing out.